Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
Welcome in, everyone, on this Friday. Yeah, we've made it to the weekend. All right. Well, let's go ahead and check on that weather. It's remarkably like yesterday, almost a carbon copy. Here's a live look right now in Savannah over the overpass. We got that little overcast sky, but also a little break here and there where the sun has been coming through at times, but a pleasant evening. But much like yesterday, it's kind of a cool evening, and some would say a chilly evening with that 9-mile-per-hour wind out of the northeast and that 66-degree temperature and relatively low humidity, about 49%. And in Jackson, also coming in at 66, winds up a degree there at 10 miles per hour, mainly out of the north, and our humidity here is about 32%. And as we take a look live over Memphis, coming in at 64, we've got a 10-mile-per-hour wind and 34% humidity. And so kind of going to be cool as we head through the rest of the evening and those temperatures begin to fall. Well, we picked up between 2 and 4 inches of rain over most areas Monday and Tuesday. Some of you, though, only got a half-inch of rain. You know, it's always very lack of uniform. So, you know, some people might get just a quarter of an inch, while a lot of us can wind up getting 2 to 4 inches. And that happened, unfortunately, in some areas need the rain a whole lot more than the rest of us. But in the long term, it really didn't help much. It did knock us from a deficit of about 9.24 inches for the year since January the 1st to about 7.73 inches in the deficit. So a little bit of a dent there, but we certainly need a lot more events with that kind of rain before we're going to play catch up this year. All right, let's take a look at the area temperatures across the board. We're at 64 in Pierre, 66 in Trenton and Ripley and Somerville, all coming in at 66, as well as Henderson. We've got 64 in Camden and Troy coming in at 65. Dresden coming in at 66. The winds almost out of the due north, but occasionally out of the northeast, as high as about 17 miles per hour. And we are in for a dry night. Now, you see a few clouds and that rain, as promised, kind of holding down there to the south of us where it'll stay. A dry cold front coming through. We had a slight chance of rain in the forecast for this evening, but I don't think we're going to have any luck there either. And we were only expecting 20% or less. Now it's down to about 10% or less. And as we take a look at the surface map, there's that cold front that's coming our way. Mainly what it's going to do is it's going to reinforce those chilly nights ahead. Yeah, we've been in the upper 40s, but we're going down in the upper 30s and low 40s by tomorrow night, by Saturday night. Severe weather doesn't like that cold of temperature, so I'm not surprised to see that risk of severe weather continuing to lower each day down there along the Gulf Coast. But be aware, if you're going that direction, there is going to be a marginal or just a 1 out of 5 risk. Now, that would include the risk of some water spouts out there over the Gulf. But again, as far as any major outbreaks anywhere nearby the West Tennessee area, we're not looking at anything both today, tonight, tomorrow, or Sunday for that matter. Look at the cool lower 48. This looks like a fall temperature map, as I said yesterday. Now, it is starting to warm up a little bit out there to the west, but even then, you don't see any 95s or 100s on here. And there's been many years that we've seen that around this time of the year. And right now we're sitting at 63 in St. Louis, 46 in Chicago, Detroit coming in at 48, 58 in New York, and 64 in Atlanta and Nashville. And again, here in the Jackson area, reporting in this moment at 63 degrees. Let's go ahead and take a look at our evening planner. We'll be dropping down into those mid to upper 40s again tonight, much like yesterday. It'll be kind of mostly cloudy throughout the overnight hours, and we'll wake up to about 6 a.m. to about 46 degrees under a partly sunny sky, which it'll be partly sunny throughout a good part of tomorrow before becoming mostly sunny on Sunday, but a chilly start in the mid to upper 40s on Saturday. Wear a jacket if you're heading out early. And we're only going to top out at 67 for the high. Sunday will be our prettiest day of the weekend. Neither day looks bad, but Sunday's going to be sunshine all the way around, highs up to a nice comfortable 71, with those winds turning back out of the south-southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour. 7-day forecast shows rain-free until at least Monday evening. We got a slight chance of an isolated storm getting in here Monday evening. Better rain chances are going to come in on Tuesday and Wednesday, where we're going to be up there about 65% or better odds as we head into Tuesday, Wednesday. Few isolated lingering showers into Thursday. Then looks like we could be starting off next weekend with some good weather, but we'll have to watch that Wednesday ordeal. That could be another round of some severe storms. We'll keep you up to date on that as we move along. I'm meteorologist Brian Davis. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for tuning in and take care. When severe weather struck earlier this week, Monday and Tuesday, West Tennessee Weather Channel was on hours ahead of the main severe weather. We brought you live video from around the area. West Tennessee Weather is committed to the local community. No matter how large the city, how small the town, we'll be there in the severe weather. West Tennessee Weather Channel. Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Brian Davis, standing in the studios here at West Tennessee Weather Channel. We cover all 21 counties of West Tennessee, and no matter how large the city or how small the town, if there's severe weather in your area, we're going to be talking about you. Thanks so much for watching West Tennessee Weather Channel.